I've learned a lot as a rideshare driver over the course of several years and thousands of trips later. And I've developed a list of my 5 golden rules for rideshare that I will share in this video. And I can be pretty stubborn sometimes, so I've had to learn the hard way with each and every one of these golden rules, making plenty of mistakes over the years as a rideshare driver. So all of my golden rules are from my personal experiences. Hey, what's up, Rideshare World? Truck Driver here, and we're counting down from number 5 to number 1 of my golden rules. So starting with number 5, never talk politics or religion with passengers. Now, I know it's very difficult to refrain from engaging in pop culture and newsworthy topics, especially with today's politically charged environment. But to be a professional, you must act like a professional, and that means swallowing your pride and personal beliefs and treating all riders with kindness and respect, no matter what. And to achieve this, I recommend just avoiding any controversial topics, especially politics and religion. Remember, you just met your rider and know nothing about them, and they know nothing about you. So it would just be a huge mistake to assume that they are like-minded, because you run about a 50% chance of alienating your rider. And not even everyone on the same side of the political spectrum agrees with all issues. Furthermore, about half of this country doesn't even vote or partake in politics. So tread lightly. Try to find other less emotionally charged topics to talk about with your rider, like sports, vacations, or the dreaded weather talk.
So, do you like weather?
And if you're talking with your rider about these other engaging topics like sports, be sure to keep the banter friendly. Remember, to be a professional is to be a chameleon. You are driving solely to earn a living and to make them like you to earn tips. You are not there to win any arguments. And this is a perfect segue into my number 4 golden rule. Know when to talk. That means don't talk too much or too little. Some riders want to engage while other riders want a peaceful, quiet ride, and it is your job to find out what they want. And there is a quick, easy way that I've learned over the years to find out exactly what your rider wants. So the first thing that I do when the rider opens the door is just have a friendly, positive greeting and tell them, "Hi, I'm Charles."
Hey, how's it going? I'm Charles. Good. Ben, right?
Yes.
And while they're getting in and buckling up, I just ask them how they're doing.
All right. Going from one beach to the next.
Yes.
How's your day going so far?
Very good. Got off work early today.
Okay.
Just hanging out with some friends.
And how they respond will lead me to either have a conversation with them or just let them have a quiet, peaceful ride. However, if it's a longer trip, I'll sometimes push with another open-ended question. If they just didn't want to have a conversation, I'll ask like, "Hey, are you getting into anything interesting this weekend, or have any big plans, or, isn't this weather crazy or hot or cold or anything along those lines?" Just to see if they, have a second chance of actually engaging. By this time, you'll have an idea if the rider is interested in engaging with you or just wants a quiet ride. If they want to engage, remember, stay away from those emotionally charged topics like politics or religion. And if they want a quiet ride, just let them know to speak up if they need anything, like temperature or music preferences. And then just sit back and enjoy the trip. And number 3, no unaccompanied minors or children without car seats. Never ever allow unaccompanied minors or children without car seats in your vehicle ever, because you may end up getting deactivated by Uber or Lyft, have false allegations waged against you, or get in trouble with local law enforcement. It's just not worth it. And if you get into an accident, you may find yourself shit out of luck, because that minor may not be insured by rideshare companies during your trip since it's against terms of service. And your personal vehicle insurance may deny you coverage, meaning that you are completely exposed to liability and may be 100% on the hook. It's just not worth the risk. Don't let someone trick you or force their way into making you accept the trip without a car seat or with an unaccompanied minor.
Still waiting on Deborah?
Huh?
We waiting on Deborah?
She's not coming.
Gotcha. How old are you?
13 months.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah, you got to be 18 or at least pretty close to it.
Because it's best to just say no, and it be a big inconvenience to you than an ambulance chasing lawyer suing you into bankruptcy.
I'll make them pay.
Golden rule number 2, never drive incoherent, belligerent drunks. This is just going to lead to a disastrous trip. They're going to be rude, crude, and loud, and they also may just throw up in your vehicle. So never take belligerent drunks that don't have a soberest chaperone. Trust me when I say that I've learned the hard way with this one. I've been taken advantage of a lot over the years because I'm a good-natured person and just want to get the person home safe.
Hey, buddy. Yep. Yep. Got her.
However, it just never really works out and something always goes wrong. And like the proverbial saying goes, no good deed goes unpunished. But my safety and my vehicle cleanliness comes first. And yes, showing up to the pickup location and losing out on a potential profitable ride sucks. I get it. However, remember that you have the potential for a cancellation fee and also have the potential of a good ride coming in next. Like the one time I showed up to a pickup destination only to see two women totally wasted, passed out on each other on the ground. They couldn't even stand and they were just folded over one another.
You two waiting on an Uber? No.
But I just waited out the timer here, canceled the ride for a no-show, and immediately got this profitable Lyft trip to follow. So what I'm trying to say is that I've helped plenty of people out in the past, but I've always got the short end of the stick. I've always gotten burned most of the time. Like this one time that I picked up a 300-pound man from a house party. He was passed out in the back seat of my car, and his tiny wife couldn't even get him out of the car and into the house. So now it was my responsibility to get this huge man from the back seat of my car into his house. And to make matters worse, he left his cell phone in my vehicle, and he showed up to my house the next day at 6 a.m. when I was out doing rideshare to 4 a.m. and didn't even fall asleep to 5 a.m. And now to my number one golden rule, always trust your instincts. You are an independent contractor, so you have no obligation to take every passenger, outside of course, denying someone because of their disability or their service animal. But other than that, trust your instincts on every single passenger and every single trip. Your safety comes first. So what I'm trying to say is that if you feel the pickup is not safe, do not do it. No car seat, no ride. More passengers than you have seat belts or seats, cancel it, drive away. Passengers try to load something in your vehicle that won't fit, like a big screen TV or 8 bags of dirty, wet mulch, cancel the ride and drive away. If you feel like something is off with a passenger, end the trip. If a passenger is trying to force you to do something that's against your morals or ethics, safely exit the situation and try not to escalate anything. So, what are your golden rules for rideshare? Do you have anything different than what I shared? Well, if so, please comment below, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.